Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I've got another keto peanut butter blondie brownie recipe for you. It's so good. Want to know how I make it? Stay tuned and let's do this. Okay, so a couple of weeks ago, I put out a brownie recipe that is super moist and stuff. They're really dark chocolate. So I think I might even use a little bit less cocoa powder next time because they're real dark chocolate. But if you love dark chocolate and brownies and you want that fudgy texture that's not like grainy and fibrous and weird, check out the brownie video. Well, then I found this sugar-free peanut butter powder on Amazon. I will have it linked in the description box below if you want to check it out, but it's low carb, it has no sugar in it, and it's peanut butter powder. So I was wondering if I could take that brownie recipe and make it into peanut butter brownies. And I did, and they're fabulous. Check it out. Okay, first you're gonna need 1.5 sticks of butter and melt that. And then in a separate bowl, we're going to be using the magical lupin flour. This is 1/3 cup, and I am going to sift the dry ingredients to make sure there's no clumps. Next up, oat fiber, 1/3 cup of oat fiber, 3/4 cup of almond flour, 1/4 teaspoon of salt, and of baking soda. Next is the sugar-free PB Fit peanut butter powder. Love this. I'm going to be putting in 3/4 cup of that as well. 5 carbs, 2 fiber, which is 3 carbs. 1 is a sugar alcohol, which is the monk fruit blend. So in essence, it is 2 carbs. So it's 1 carb per tablespoon. So you're just going to sift that together until everything is mixed up. Then back to your melted butter, I'm going to be adding a teaspoon of vanilla. And then we're going to be adding our confectioner's swerve. This is powdered swerve. And I am doing 3/4 cup of that and just mixing it all. Next up, 2 eggs. And then mix that together as well. Then you're going to add your dry ingredients into your wet. And then I am putting in 1/2 teaspoon, so 1/8 teaspoon of xanthan gum. And then I'm just going to blend this all together and put it into an 8x8 pan that's lined with parchment paper. Spread it out evenly. It's kind of like peanut butter fudge. And put it in the oven for about 16 to 20 minutes at 350. Okay, this was a total of 16 minutes. Halfway through, I rotated the pan around because, at least in my oven, the edges in the back of the oven will get darker than the front. So I just turned it around. It doesn't look done, but don't worry, as it cools, that's what keeps it fudgy-like and not dry. That and the lupin flour. I wish you could smell this. I'm gonna let this sit and not touch it, even though I want to touch it, for 25 minutes until it cools off. And we're gonna taste it. I can't wait. Okay, again, the pro tip is to use a plastic knife so it doesn't tear your brownies. Pro tip. All right, let's go. I'm also not left-handed. Please hold. All right. See, the knife doesn't pick up anything. Now I said 12 out of this, but if I'm cutting them into tiny little squares, they're even going to be smaller. So just take the total carbs that I put in the description box, and however many you get out of your brownies or blondies, that's how many carbs you're going to have. All right, they're not cool enough, and actually I'm looking at them, they might need to go in a little longer because you see the inside? And they're definitely fudgy, but you can play with it in your oven. You just don't want it really dried out, so just be careful. But let's try it. I think. Oh man, that's good. I think you leave it till it's cooled off. Do this 16 to 20 minutes. Don't go over that. Oh my gosh, it's peanut butter brownies. They're not grainy, they're soft and moist. People. Try this recipe. Just play with the cooking time a little bit. I wouldn't go more than 20 minutes though, because once it really cools off, you know, things like keto stuff dry out really fast, and then this will not. Good. Okay, so I actually tweaked this a little bit after that and added chopped up salted nuts to this, which gives it like a salted peanut butter thing. It has more texture, it gives it depth of flavor and crunch, but also the gooiness of this soft stuff that you make with the lupin flour. Lupin flour is magic. Get some lupin flour. Also in the description box below. But this is really good, super simple to make. I keep it in the refrigerator. Now I had used Swerve for this because I don't normally use Swerve, I usually use monk fruit. And I bought it to see kind of what I like and which one I would like better. But it does have a pretty dominant cooling effect for me if you eat it cold after you've baked them. So if you want to, little pro tip, not taste that kind of cooling effect aftertaste if you use Swerve, just pop those puppies in the microwave for 5 to 10 seconds, depending on how strong your microwave is. And it warms it up just a bit, and then it kind of takes away that cooling effect. It's so good. I still prefer the monk fruit. I will make these in the future with the monk fruit, and I use the same amount. So, but whatever you use, I kind of wanted to try something that a lot of people use on keto or low carb, because a lot of people do use Swerve. So if you find that you don't like that cooling effect kind of aftertaste, pop them in the microwave, keep them in the fridge, pop them in the microwave, eat them a little bit warm. Throw some Rebel vanilla ice cream on top of these things. Good stuff, guys. All right. That's it for today's video. I hope that you enjoyed this, and if you did, give it a thumbs up, and if I have earned a subscription, hit that subscribe button and the bell so you're notified of all the videos I post. Poach? I don't poach videos. That would be bad. I'd get like massive YouTube strikes. All the videos I post, which happens every Tuesday and Thursday. Otherwise, I hope you're having a great day. Stay inspired, and I'll see you in the next video. See ya.